Okay, picture this. Rome, the eternal city. You're surrounded by ancient history, incredible art, amazing food, but let's be honest, after the third ancient ruin, the kids might be just a little bit over it. But what if I told you there's a perfect solution tucked away in the city? We're going to talk about a place designed just for them. Explora, the Children's Museum of Rome. So, you're planning that dream trip to Rome, you've got the Colosseum on the list, you know where to find the best gelato, but then you look at your itinerary and think, okay, what about the kids? How do you keep their curiosity and their energy up in a city that's, well, full of ancient stones? Well, this is where Explora completely flips the script. I want you to imagine a place built from the ground up for kids, where the number one rule is to touch, to interact, and to play. Yeah, this is the exact opposite of a quiet, don't touch anything museum. This is something else entirely. So, what is the big idea behind Explora? Let's dive in and break down what makes this place an absolute must-visit for any family heading to Rome. At its very heart, Explora is a nonprofit museum that's basically a child-sized town. It's made for kids from newborns all the way up to age 11. But here's the brilliant part. The whole philosophy is that play isn't just for fun. It's the main tool for learning and discovery. And their mission, well, it goes so much deeper than just keeping kids entertained. They're all about sparking that natural curiosity we're all born with, creating moments where parents and kids can actually learn together, and even introducing big ideas like respecting the planet, all through the fun lens of science and technology. And they have got the space to make it all happen. We're not talking about some little corner attraction here. This is over 2,000 square meters. It's this massive, interactive world built for kids to just get lost in. So, what does a world of discovery actually look like? Come on, let's step inside this giant playtown and see where the real magic happens. The ground floor is an absolute beehive of activity. I mean, kids can do their own shopping in a kid-sized supermarket. They can get their hands dirty learning to grow vegetables, discover all the weird and wonderful secrets of the human body. They can even play with the power of wind. And, this is so important, for the tiniest visitors, there's a dedicated soft play area called Little Explorations just for them. Then you head upstairs, and the exhibits kind of grow up with the kids. They can play a game called Pari, which is this really clever way of introducing the concept of equal opportunities. Or they can try out Economiyamo, where they learn the basics of economics, earning and saving, but in a super fun, game-like way. Plus, there are always these great hands-on workshops going on, like one where you create amazing paper wave sculptures. Now, for all the parents listening, this is a really key point. The entire experience is self-guided. There's no rigid tour you have to follow along with. Your kid leads the way. They choose what fascinates them, and they can spend as much or as little time as they want at each station. It is all about their curiosity at their pace. But Explora isn't just for a typical day out. It's also turned into an amazing spot for celebrations. Seriously, if you're looking for a birthday party in Rome that your kid will never forget, you're going to want to hear this. They've got two main packages. The standard party gets you a welcome and then free reign to play in the museum. But for just a couple of euros more, you can upgrade to the super party, which adds a 30-minute hands-on workshop, like a team scavenger hunt or something similar. So really, the choice is just whether you want that little extra bit of structured fun. And then there's the ultimate experience, the night party. On the first Friday of every month, you can actually book the entire museum for a private evening event. We're talking dinner, entertainment, and the whole place completely to yourselves. It is a real-life night at the museum fantasy come to life. Okay, so the kids are obviously going to love it, no question there. But what about you? How do you, as the parent, make sure the visit is as smooth and fun as possible? Let's get into some fantastic advice that comes straight from Explora itself. This is a direct quote from the museum, and it is such golden advice. If your child wants to play with the exact same exhibit over and over and over again, let them. That repetition, it turns out, is a really vital part of how they learn and build confidence. It's all about observing and supporting their play, not trying to direct it. Now, the museum has a few key rules to keep everyone safe and happy. They're all pretty straightforward. Kids and adults have to visit together. You can't just drop them off. Adults are responsible for their kids. To help manage the number of people inside, there's no re-entry on the same ticket. And to keep all those cool exhibits clean, no food or drinks are allowed inside the main area.
And here are a few pro tips to make your visit even better. If you want a quieter experience, try a weekday afternoon. Bring a reusable water bottle, they have a dispenser inside. And if you're driving, do not forget to get your parking ticket validated at the front desk for a nice little discount.
All right, ready to plan your trip? Here are the final essential details you'll need to know to get your visit booked.
So Explora works on a timed entry system, which is actually great because it keeps the museum from getting overcrowded. You book a specific shift, and each one lasts an hour and 45 minutes. There are 4 shifts a day, from Tuesday through Sunday. Just remember, they are closed on Mondays.
Here's the breakdown on tickets. Babies under 1 get in for free. It's €7 for toddlers, and then €11 for everyone else, both kids and adults. A really great tip is the Thursday special, which drops the price down to €8. And it's wonderful that visitors with disabilities, plus 1 companion, can get in for free.
Getting there is a breeze. The museum's right on Via Flaminia 82, just a short walk from the famous Piazza del Popolo. It's really well connected by public transport. The Flaminio stop on Metro Line A is probably your best bet, but tons of tram and bus lines stop nearby too. And like we said, there's parking available right next door.
Okay, and here is probably the single most important piece of advice I can give you. Book your tickets online and do it in advance. Because of that timed entry system, the shifts absolutely sell out, especially on weekends and holidays. Booking ahead is really the only way to guarantee you'll get in and avoid showing up to a sold-out sign.
So when you add it all up, Explora isn't just another museum. It's really an investment in your child's curiosity, a fantastic break from the historical whirlwind of Rome, and a chance for you to see the city through their eyes. So the only question left is, what do you think they'll run to first?